Jujitsu Kaisen is not the only anime we pulled from. There are 3 core anime, that being JJK, Demon Slayer, and Jojos. Specifically, Hamon and Spin. We're not doing stands, so if you came here to see stands, wait a month or two. I'm sure we'll do something stupid. I'm kidding.
I'm going to invest all my points into this spiritual Hamon.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to find out you can't do a Hamon at all, because you're, just kidding.
I'm not yet.
Yeah, you're not yet.
Yeah,
but you
supremacist.
soon. Anyway, there are other elements as well from other campaigns, such as Dragonball, One Piece, Berserk is another big one. But the 3 main ones that you should focus on are Jojos, Spin, and Hamon, Demon Slayers, Sunlight Breathing, Demons, and Jujitsu Kaisen. Also, if there are any complaints about how we have interpreted something wrong or incorrect from the anime or the manga, go find another anime campaign that's playing Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, or JoJo's, and complain to them that we're not doing it right. Then get back to me. Anyway.
Oh,
be sure to leave a dislike on the video when you do.
Yeah.
Just as a slight disclaimer, the DM did not like on how the breathing in Demon Slayer was just purely for visual effects, so it's actually real here.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely real. And we have our own creations as well. We're not just pulling from this. This isn't going to be JJK stuff, such as, so if you're here to see Sukuna's technique or Gojo's technique, you're not going to see
wait a few sessions, it might happen anyway.
Wait a few sessions, and I might get bored and it happens anyways. But this is a meshing of the D&D style, that being medieval to, in my case, Victorian London aesthetic. So don't expect to see any smartphones in this campaign, because that shit's dumb. Anyway. I was reincarnated in a world with a smartphone.
I was reincarnated into another world as a vending machine.
I wish that weren't true. We're going to start down the line here. So first and foremost, I'm going to explain... I'll explain your characters for you, because I actually know these characters. Unlike Merchant's Folly, where those were new characters. Alright, so first and foremost, introducing Adam Emilio Bell, who is pulling specifically from Jujutsu Kaisen as a base and Demon Slayer as a second. Adam Emilio Bell is 13 years old. Trying to remember the exact word for it. Sorry, is it a yukata or the outfit that Adam wears?
What, usually a kimono or something?
Kimono, there we go. Adam wears a kimono with long flowing hair. Also, Adam's choice of weapon is a power pole. There you go.
I'm going to be extending all over the place.
Yep. And we will get into abilities later on. This is just physical descriptions. Dregden Modjo is being played by Blaze. Dregden Modjo is a Leonin or Lionel?
Leonin.
With black fur and I believe it is 1 or 2 red streaks in your hair, right?
A few red streaks in the mane.
Okay. Dregden is pulling from Jojos as a base with Hamon, and I do not know if we actually chose a second. Oh no, it was Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer with the breathing.
Yeah.
Custom breathing form, I believe he went for.
Yeah. I don't think a single thing we have is from the main story except Dregden's Hamon, and that's the base Hamon, not the other thing. Anyway. Next is me, the Dungeon Master. And that's all. We're done. Okay.
Fair enough.
Alright. After Dregden is Ryzen Riscato, being played by Azara. Ryzen Riscato is a pale tiefling, white specifically. I know that that's not exactly a normal color for tieflings, but shut up, it's cool. Anyway, so Ryzen Riscato.
With albinism.
Oh, Dregden's also 23. Anyway, Ryzen Riscato.
Screw it, Ryzen albino now.
Shut up. Ryzen Riscato is 12. His base is Jujitsu Kaisen. Sorry, shut up, man. You shut up. And we actually never fully decided. I think we said Hamon, but it might actually be. Oh, that's the other one we forgot. Chainsaw Man.
Oof.
Imagine
forgetting about
we're cutting it all. We're cutting it out. We're starting from scratch. Our story begins in the world of Casa Noir.
We'll yell louder.
Casa Noir is a land that holds many anime cultures, by which I mean Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man, Jojos, whatever. Let me see. Our story will take place in the city of Lysandis, where there is a school of sorcery that the three characters I just spoke about before are enrolled, with Adam as a new-time student, as well as Ryzen. However, Dregden Modjo is a teacher. Specifically, he teaches Hamon. So, a brief description. The School of Lysandus was formed by Lysandis Shiner, a pale elf with a powerful technique that had great involvement in the downfall of the Faustian Empire. Don't worry about it, it'll all be explained later. With this technique, he formed a belief that all curse users should be held responsible for their power or lack thereof. His school focused on building a person rather than their technique. Lysandis has the highest record of mixed fighting styles of the three schools on the continent of Faust. And it's not actually 3 anymore, it's been changed. There are now 4. Anyway. Now, for the setting. This is the city of Lysandis. It is the capital of the country known as Northern Knights Haven.
Nice.
Right here is where the School of Lysandus is, in Northtown. Alright, now that we've got all the pretenses out of the way, you guys are in the school courtyard. Everyone roll for me perception check. Okay.
By the way, that is
All
an
right.
18 in perception.
Roll 4 is mine.
Well, hey, that's a pretty good roll you got
Wow.
there, Mr. Rolls of 4.
That is pretty. That is incredible. Okay, I'm not going to lie. That's funny. The fact that I rolled a 4.
You know what?
4.
You can switch it with Adam's roll.
Thank you. I would love that. I would love that. Give me
Guys, I'm
that.
the only one
No
paying attention
way.
to anything. The teacher and the other student.
No,
we're just
no.
gonna stare at the stone.
No, you don't understand. That's 2 nat 1s.
No, that's 1 plus my
thank
modifier.
Sorry, that I thought you rolled 2 nat 1s. That would have been so funny.
Would you like
That
to
is-
take 2 omens?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, would you like to take an omen?
No.
2
No?
omens? Because
Yeah, how about this? I'll just give you an omen anyways. And you won't see it.
No, I don't think I will take that omen.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, so. Let me...
I'm going to use the rules of dose to reverse it back to you.
Nah! Anyway, so. Where was I? Ah, yes. So, Ryzen, your teacher, Mr. Modjo, and your fellow student in training, Adam, are preoccupied, I'll say, with a stance fighting of some kind. Anyhow.
they look weird. What, are they doing handstands? The fuck's that supposed to
Wow. Would you look at that? They're doing backflips without moving. That's crazy.
Damn.
Anyway, so when one of the higher up teachers shows up, or rather, just I guess a better word for it is another teacher named Waeverly. Hey Ryzen, how you doing?
Oh, wait, Sensei. I'm doing alright.
You see Waeverly approach you. A pale elf with what looks to be purple-stained hair. His beard is a fascinating color of purple. Complete purple. It looks like he drank too much grape juice, honestly.
Imagine dyeing your beard.
You think it has something to do with his technique blowing up in his face, but you have no proof to say that, as every time you've asked him, he says that's just how it has always looked, when you know for a fact that's not the case. But anyhow.
I may be a pale tiefling, but purple beard's not a natural color. I can say that for sure.
So, Waverly,
You rolled a
can I have
nat.
that fear back?
You rolled
You
a
rolled a
nat 1. You don't get shit back. Anyway, you know what? I'll say this is a month from the session 0. You've already got the fear back.
Awesome.
Anyway, Waverly announces, guys, it would appear that there's a celebration of some kind. For the 50th year anniversary of the... Well, not 50th. Apologies. There's a celebration for the 20th anniversary of the... Oh, man. I can't remember it for the life of me. You see another teacher walk up behind him. A female... Tabaxi? Yeah, female Tabaxi panther. With also white hair, because... Bite me. I don't have to tell you anything. Anyway.
What in the...
You know her to be Miss Clara Buchanan, as she says. It is the celebration to honor those who died fighting for our freedom in the Faustian War. Ah, yeah, right. Waverly, you were alive during that war. You were 7. Surely you must know literally anything. Nah, wasn't really paying attention. Was kind of busy doing something else. Whatever. And they've requested our school's presence. Mr. Modjo and his students seem to be a little preoccupied, Ryzen. Would you mind grabbing their attention for us? If Waverly does it, I fear he
sure.
might hurt them. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Hurt them?
As
You
I'm
have
just-
a way of getting carried away.
As I'm still watching a butterfly just flutter around.
Me watching the butterfly flutter by.
Mr. Dregden, look at that butterfly right there.
Dregden isn't quite as easily distracted by the butterfly, but he is at least training a little bit.
He's now distracted by the butterfly, but he's not focusing on said butterfly.
Just enough not to hit it with his Form 3 or whatever the hell he's working on. Alright, so
Alright. Majo Sensei, Adam.
Oh.
You gotta sit. Oh, Wei Sensei needs something.
Oh. What does he need?
Get over here and he'll explain it.
Tell him we don't
messenger.
have alcohol. Or cigarettes. Energy drinks are down the road.
Mr. Emilio Bell, why do you have any concern of cigarettes? Yeah, that's a nasty habit of yours. You see Waverly tucking his cigarettes into his back pocket. Oh, son of a gun.
No, I said we as a school do not have alcohol, cigarettes, or energy drinks. Energy drinks are down the road.
Yeah, he's right, Miss Clara. No one here has cigarettes. She's not really paying attention to him, but you know, it is what it is. Alright.
Oh, my.
Waverly waves you guys. Oh, did you see that? Waverly waves. Haha. Sorry. So, Wei Sensei waves you guys over. Mr. Modjo, Adam, come here.
Okay, I take one step closer to him.
Oh, gee. How'd you get here?
Dregden does stop doing what he's doing, and he does approach.
This celebration has requested our presence, but more as bodyguards. We've had some rumors that... Well, the best way to put it... You see Miss Clara interrupt him. There appear to be some delinquent sorcerers running around, as we've had a couple of threats come in through the grapevine. And we're worried they might release a spirit. Yeah, well, that can't happen. We're in the grace period of the festival. Waverly stares to you, Azara.
Yeah. Well, why would they... Wait, isn't this celebration for sorcerers? Why would they want to ruin it?
Oh, I guess, Ryzen, how much do you know about the Faustian Empire?
Nothing at all. Too young.
Alright. Well, the Faustian Empire encompassed the three countries on this continent. That of Northern Knights Haven, Southern Knights Haven, and Parl. Parl being the main headquarters of Faust. The Faustians were a group of martial artists at heart who did not believe in using sorcery. And so they were actively trying to kill sorcerers. So yes, you are right there. With the Faustian Empire gone, sorcery as a study, as a philosophy, as whatever you want to call it, was allowed to exist. However, there are some out there, some I personally know, who preferred Faust being in charge than our own separate governments. But you shouldn't have to worry about them. We're actually only here to request Mr. Modjo. In fact, Ryzen and Adam, you two don't have to come at all.
Adam all the way over there. Good, I wasn't thinking of anything.
How many of them are vampires? So far as we know.
We're unsure if there are any of them are vampires. However, he pulls out a picture. This was taken from the nearby town of Vidasea. He hands the photo over to you, Dregden.
Alright. I, of course, take the photo and look closely at it.
I won't make you roll anything. You see a display case labeled Stone Mask, cracked and broken on the floor. The rumors of these delinquents started around the same time this break-in happened, about a month ago. I don't think there's any correlation, but...
You know, upon seeing the stone mask, his hackles raise. His mane just poofs.
Fluffy.
I know, right?
I'd say coming to me then was a good idea.
I'd like to station you and Miss Buchanan there. Ryzen and Adam, we'll still go to the festival, but merely to educate yourselves on the Faustian Empire.
So like a field trip?
You could see it that way. You'll actually be meeting a couple other students. By the way, Regina and Rin aren't able to make it. They are currently doing something else in the school. Rin and Regina are preoccupied with something up north. I think it might also pertain with what Mr. Modjo's looking after, but we don't have to concern ourselves with that. They're with Miss Ketsu. They should be in good hands.
Okay. I was worried for a second there.
Right. So, Mr. Modjo, you and Miss Buchanan get whatever preparations you need, and meet up with our contact at the celebration.
Got it.
Alright. And you two, go grab whatever you guys think you'll need for a trip down the Silk Road.
All right.
How long is the trip?
If we walk, it'll be 20 minutes. You see... You know, actually, Ryzen, I'll say you see this. No one else does because of the poor perception, but you see Waverly smile. A shit-eating grin. As he finishes, if we walk.
Oh, no.
Alright.
Ryzen knows what that means.
We are going to start with Dregden. Dregden, who or what are you grabbing for this trip?
I'll go ahead and grab another Hamon specialist, if there is one in the school. And considering that it's going to be Mianoishi, that means that, of course, Hoprao will have to join us as well.
Right.
Aside from that, I'll also be gathering food, the general supplies, as well as, let's see, necessary funding to make sure that everything goes as smoothly as possible.
Right. Well, no worries. We should have everything that you need up in the office.
Alright. Then I'll go and start taking care of that right away.
Alrighty. Also, Miss Clara Buchanan gives you the name of the specialist you're looking for. He is also, no, not from your clan specifically. He is from the sister clan that you have of the Dions.
Aren't the Dions, if I remember right, not exactly proficient in standard Hamon, but instead a more specialized version of it?
Yes. Luckily, it will still serve the purpose it has now.
Alright.
His name is Clement Dion. He is a brown Ursid. Or bear person.
Alright. Well, considering that then, Dregden's first priority is going to be getting Clement on board.
Clement is sitting in the, I'd say, lounge, and he's just reading a book. Something that he is often caught doing. If you want to see what he's reading, you'll have to roll perception.
Alright. Well, might as well, so.
Alright.
18.
Alright. You see... That's the music. Sorry. You see that the book is specifically on your home country. The one unto which your clan resides. Your home country is in the Lamarkish Empire. The Lamarkish Empire is not so much an empire. That's a very poor word. Right. It is, it isn't. There is one technical city that controls everything, but it's more, think Skyrim, where there's a Jarl in kind of control of their own area everywhere, and there is an emperor, but nobody really gives a shit about that person. Okay, so the book is specifically about how the clans came to be, or rather the mythical tale of how the clans came to be. That of John Stark. I'm kidding. John Modjo and John Dion. I'm kidding. Sorry. The tale is about the three founders: Ezekiel Blackmore, Samson Dion, and Cain Modjo. Alright, that is all the information you got from that about that book. I don't think you yourself have personally read it.
No. Rather interesting reading about the homeland, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Ah, Mr. Modjo. Apologies, I didn't see you walk in. Come, sit.
I quickly join Clement on the bench. So then, Mr. Dion, pleasure to meet you.
Of course. What brings you to my, I guess, little corner of the lounge?
Well, I particularly need your services, though. How versed are you in the use of standard Hamon?
To reiterate, the book that he is reading is about the three founders: Cain Modjo and his creation of Vampire Hamon, Samson Dion and his creation of Enhancement, which we'll talk about in a second, and then Ezekiel Blackmore and his creation of Celestial Hamon. Apologies. Well, you know I specialize in enhancement. You see him pull out the red stone that you've grown accustomed to seeing with all Dion clanmen. It is Hamon, yes. However, this drains from all life forces when I use it, including your own. I might be more of a hindrance than a help.
As far as I understand, you're still the only other the only other proper Hamon user here.
True as that may be, what is the mission?
It's gonna be here in Lysandis, over on the Silk Road, where a stone mask has not only been found, it appears to have been stolen.
You see him close the book. He sets it down. You know I specialize in hunting pillarmen, but a mask running rampant in Lysandis is not a good look either. What else do we know about this mission?
Supposedly we're working with delinquent sorcerers, or at least we're hunting down delinquent sorcerers. They might be connected to the disappearance of this stone mask.
Intriguing.
Our objective for the school and for what we're being hired for is to track down the mask and these delinquents. However, you know my objective. You know what my objective is as a Modjo once we get a hold of this mask, right?
To destroy it.
Yes.
What will the Institute and Vita C say about the destruction of their property?
They will have to take it up with me and the only remaining Modjos. My mission is simple. I cannot let this mask stay intact. I do not want to see the creation of any more vampires from that. We've got ourselves a mission to go to start up.
Of course. Well, you gather what else you need, and I shall meet you on the road, or rather onto the Silk Road.
All right. See you when it starts then.
All right.
And all right. Afterwards, after me and Clement separate, I'm then going to go over and gather up Miss Buchanan and Hopra before going to gather the resources and the funds.
Alrighty. You walk back to your office as you see Oishi sitting with Hopra, reading her a story. Weirdly, it's the same story that Clement was reading. Obviously for kids, but weird coincidence. She looks up to him. Oops, sorry, go on.
And he just has a slight shudder at seeing the book, at seeing the same story again, before he just steps in completely.
You've returned. I assumed you'd be training with Mr. Adam and Mr. Ryzen for a few more hours.
We would have been, however, an urgent mission came up. Turns out that the institution has been holding a stone mask on display. It has now gone missing, and supposedly some delinquent sorcerers are the ones to blame. Our objective for the institution is to track down these delinquent sorcerers and retrieve the mask. However, once the mask is in our possession, the Modjo priorities take over.
Well, Mr. Buchanan,
Mr. Buchanan,
I
I'm
meant
not.
to say. I meant to say Miss Buchanan.
You'll tear all along.
Sorry. Miss Buchanan looks to you and says, "Well, I've followed you this far, and I suppose breaking a few rules on the school's behalf would not be entirely the worst thing I've ever done with you. But are you sure you want to bring Hopra?"
Well, if I'm
Apparently
taking
not.
you, admittedly she'll have to come with me.
Of course. Did you bring someone else who can use Hamon, as she points to her fangs? I'm not exactly useful when it comes to fighting vampires in the same sense that you are.
Yes, I've already talked with Mr. Clement Dion. He's not as proficient in the standard Hamon, but he's proficient enough to at least be able to defend himself in the event that we run into if these delinquents use the mask. That is.
He's far more capable than that. He is a Dion, of course. You know, the enhancement technique, turning Hamon into life energy, allowing him to change his muscle mass. It's quite a powerful force you have with you. The thing is, won't standing next to him drain your own Hamon?
It would. And that's the thing. We're both, as far as I'm understanding, we're both under the impression that if he uses that, it's the last resort, the last thing that we could possibly do.
Right. Just make sure you don't touch that stone he uses. You know what it does. It weakens your potential so that you can only use the stone.
I am aware.
Right. Well then, I suppose I shall meet you outside, where I will gather whatever else we need and Hopebrow.
Alright then. I'll see you outside then.
She nods her head.
With that, Dregden goes out to gather the resources and funds to do everything necessary.
And then we switch over to Mr. Adam Emilio Bell and his sidekick, Waeverly.
Let's go! Oh, come on, Waverly. We're gonna go fuck out of here.
Alright, also Ryzen's there.
Oh,
No,
Raisin, I brought raisins. Here you go.
Raisins?
what?
Here you go, have some
What?
raisins.
What?
Hey, Raisin, here's
What?
a raisin.
Huh?
Alright. Waverly, we'll jump a bit ahead so you guys have all the stuff you need, as Waverly turns to the three of you. Hey guys, I had a funny joke the other day. What do you call? Oh, almost slipped into a different character's voice there. Give me a second. No one do that impression, because we're recording. I want that first time we hear that voice to be when we hear it. Anyway, so, what do you call a sorcerer who can't use sorcery?
I don't know.
A monkey. No, wait, that's not right.
Whoa, hey, wait.
There are
There are
people now
people
waiting,
too.
Sensei.
Anyway,
There are people now
Waverly
waiting,
gets
Sensei.
Waverly gets cancelled on the modern day version of Twitter a few years down the line
ah man.
when this gets invented.
Yo! Waverly turns to you two and simply says, Alright, I suppose I should introduce you to the student who's coming with us. He's a second year.
Okay. Don't think I've seen any second years around here.
Most of them are off on journeys. Anyhow, where we was, R.C. Pompey. That's the wrong one. Alright. I don't like these names that the generator's given me.
Damn, unprepared DM. Chat, roast this man.
No!
We've roast this man.
Domain expansion, infinite roasting.
Domain expansion.
I said roast this man, not overcook him.
Albanian? Nah, Byzantinian.
Like the Empire?
Yeah, you know, fine, his name's Byzantine.
That struck back.
Yo, Mr. Byzantine. Alright, so. Apologies. Okay, so. Roll perception for me, both you two.
Here we go again. And that's all I can say to that song.
Yeah, good.
6.
Wow, good job. Nerd.
What the? Hey, it's better than Adams.
What
Mister
what did he
3 over
roll?
there.
Did he roll? Hey, let me introduce you to this student. You guys just pull out fidget spinners. Just completely.
Well, you did call us autistic earlier, so.
Oh.
There's the autistic.
Did you
and the
forget?
autistic.
You see, Macho Sensei is autistic. We're just autistic. Thank you very much.
No. It's a very special form
I
of
hate all of you.
autistic that is found in a very particular group of people.
Yeah, that's why we're saying you're autistic and we're autistic.
Exactly. That's fair then, actually, because I don't.
Merch. Homie.
Homie. You're looking a little autistic there, homie. What?
What merch?
What are we doing?
Procrastinating as I type something out.
Welcome to the procrastination part of this session. There will be many more.
There are so many procrastination sections.
Will you see them? Probably not, because the editor will cut them out.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Alright, so you guys are just kind of walking as both of you slam into this dude. Just completely, you both tumble over him.
Just talking away, Sensei. So, who's the second? Ow!
Get off me, come on, man. That's not cool.
Sorry.
Oh, you guys are those first years, aren't you?
Who are you?
Why are you?
I'll do one better. What? Oh, wait a minute. Alright. My name is...
His flash made his own words.
Shut up.
Sorry.
My name is Byzantine Matthews. Who the hell are you two?
I'm Ryzen. This is Adam.
Cool.
And
Can you get
this,
off me?
This here is Waverly. Is
I know.
Oops, shit.
I know who
yeah,
Waverly
sorry.
is. Ah, you do?
I'll roll.
I was going to introduce myself and everything. Waverly, this is my second year. Of course I know you. Oh, but I had a whole thing planned. He gets up as he tells you guys, pleasure to meet you, as he walks past you. Wait. Waverly puts a hand on his shoulder. Come on, we're going. What?
No.
To the celebration. You guys notice a small field of energy begin to circle around all three of you.
Here we go again. Ryzen makes sure that everything's tightly packed on him.
Adam, how do you react to seeing all this?
Adam, with the most sense in his own self, will be like, "Oh, hey, that's a pretty circle. Where are we now?"
Suddenly, you guys are.
I rolled a 2. You think I'm noticing
Fair
the
enough.
circle? No, I'm still enjoying my app. I went right back to enjoying my apple.
You guys are. Roll me a con save as you guys are suddenly in Silk Road.
Yo, con save.
Oh yeah,
I'm
so
bad at
so glad
those.
so glad I'm decent at con saves. Oh, I'm glad I'm decent at con saves. That's a 19.
All right, so I'm gonna change that to a 1. I'm kidding.
Oh, fair enough.
I got a
Ryzen
19
will projectile vomit all over Byzantine.
Oh man, I just had this thing ironed while I was wearing it.
I got an 11.
Adam, as soon as you guys land, you feel your lunch that you had about an hour ago beginning to return.
What?
Adam, what do? You don't actually know. Yeah, you throw up. You're suddenly in a new place and you vomit.
Son of a bitch!
He
Ryzen,
vomited the apple he was enjoying.
it comes out in an intact apple.
What
Even-
the
Just the whole apple.
Yeah, whole apple.
It is just an apple
Real
covered in
horse
like
mentality.
stomach acid. Ryzen's just looking at it. Adam, did you just eat the apple whole?
I wanted to see if I could.
How did you get it down your throat? That thing's like the size of it. What the fuck?
Anyway, so
Through a secret forbidden method that I'm not allowed to teach anybody else.
I haven't. My apple throwing up technique, I haven't used this since yesterday. Since the Heian era. Anyway, so Byzantine is nowhere to be seen. Oh, also, Ryzen, you've done this a couple of times. You prepped yourself by essentially closing your eyes and then just holding your stomach just in preparation.
Even with preparation.
Yeah. You see Waverly walk behind you. He's a little exasperated. Byzantine, let go. Mid movement. You see him holding Byzantine, a dark elf, who, despite his complexion, is extremely pale right now.
Damn, he's almost as pale as me.
I almost hit the ground. Well, I told you to hold on. No, you just said we're going. Oh, yeah. Anyway, we're here now. Now, come with me, guys. Time to show you what this celebration's all about.
Is there food in the celebration? I think Adam threw up his lunch.
Oh.
His singular full apple.
You see Waverly put his hand in the mush as it turns back into an apple. Thweek. There you go, Adam.
No, it just reverts back into the meal that it was instead of just the whole apple. Because we just said it was the whole apple that came up. Not
That's
just
true.
like part of an apple, bites of it. No, just a whole intact apple.
That's fair.
Along with the rest of his lunch.
You see a taco salad reappear in his hand with Thousand Island ranch dressing. Because that's a thing, yeah.
I hate it.
He realized.
No wonder I was so willing to throw it up. It had Thousand Island dressing on it.
Waverly hands this to you, just puts it in your open palms because there's no bowl anymore. There you go.
Ew.
He puts the whole apple just on top of it. There you go.
On my apple, you dare let it touch thousand. All right, I'm making him roll wisdom saving throw.
Wait, no.
No, I'm making him roll it.
And before anything crazy happens, I should mention, in the distance, some drums begin playing as a parade begins.
Wait, a parade?
Yeah.
Yo, I've never seen one of these before. Yo.
Actually, now that you're thinking about it, there's no one else standing near you. You guys are just in the center of the... Oh, you guys are in the street. Oh, the parade's coming.
Alright, before Adam fear talks or does something to a good old Waverly, I'm gonna just grab Adam's like, we're in the street, let's get out here.
You make me drop this apple, you're gonna be next.
Byzantine and
You stay in
Waverly
the
run after you guys.
Ryza's just trying to get to the side of the road. What do you mean run after?
Get to the side of the road
It's a big
without
road.
making Adam drop the apple.
This is a big
How
town.
big of a road is
Times Square. You
Okay.
guys get to the side as you were right about here. You're now over here. I'm kidding. You're here now. You're right
Holy
about that.
shit, that was...
Just gone. Alright. The parade is turning down this road. Down to Great Church gate. But for now, it's here.
Let's go.
Alright. Wei Sensei says, oh, could have sworn I teleported us to the buffet. Byzantine out of breath. Why are you like this?
Wait, there's a buffet here?
Anyway, as I was, you dare make my apple touch the Thousand Island dressing.
Adam, he grabs your apple, unislands the dressing, and hands it to you by putting it in your bag.
Thank you.
Why did you have a salad with Thousand Island dressing anyway?
Let's just say my family made me eat it, and I have to re-eat it.
I mean, they're not
Yeah.
here right now.
The whistle on your neck, Adam, begins to tinkle a bit as Ryzen says that. They're not here right now. Ding 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 ding.
Don't say that too loud. One of them will be here in approximately less than a second, depending on how much she drank in terms of caffeine this morning.
Oh yeah. De Rose. Anyway.
As I go back to eating my, as I go back to somehow eating my salad.
It's in your hand. You just
You know what? No, I have the perfect thing. I'm going to apologize to my Shikigami as I borrow her spider limbs to help me eat.
Yes, the true meaning of sorcery.
You watch as a Shikigami appears and begins to essentially just feed him.
Let's go. No, I was gonna just partially summon her by using the spider legs.
You see 2 spider legs appear out of nowhere and just begin feeding him.
Yeah. Is that sanitary?
Byzantine says, "Oh, did you make a deal with the devil too?"
What?
Maybe.
Your technique, the chain, no. That's one of your questions for the day. You have 1 left.
No, I wasn't asking the chain.
Charlie refuses to respond.
Yeah, Charles. Yeah, I wasn't asking you, Charles.
One
Byzantine
question left. I'm kidding. Half of the chain, just like, ooh, a question. Anyway.
That was what I wanted to. I'll ask you specifically as I just go back to eating my salad using the 2 spider legs.
All right.
I thought it was about to turn into the Raise the Dead scene from the Dungeons and Dragons movies. No freebies.
There you go. You watch
the Dungeons and Dragons, no freebies.
You watch as Byzantine says, "Yeah, well, see, this is what I can do." He puts his hand on your shoulder. As Adam, you're suddenly the hungriest you've ever been in your life. You've never been this hungry before. What do you do?
You dare make me the...
Yeah, I made a deal with the hunger devil.
Would you say he messed with my soul at all?
No, he just made you hungry.
Oh.
The changes are physical, not spiritual.
Ryzen put in like just with his middle finger pushing his glasses up.
The dungeon master knows exactly why someone shouldn't mess with my soul.
Yeah, I know.
So that's why I have to ask.
Byzantine says that he can dictate levels of hunger with his ability. Waverly says, "That's kind of dumb." What? You're the one who told me to make a deal with this devil. I was joking, man. Really? No. Don't take me too seriously, kid.
Wait.
Anyway,
wait. Were you joking to making them or not? I've lost the plot now.
Don't worry about it. He makes people hungry, but hunger isn't just food. Anyway, come on.
Waverly, you should put down that can of father before you have to pay for it.
Did you make it right? No.
I'll rip open a can of father. He chugs it down and throws it out. Into the
now
I have to pay this nice vendor right here.
Alright. Anyway, so the celebration has heroes during the war of both sides, which is weird. But
I guess a peace offering or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
You do see a lot of people throwing tomatoes and stinky radishes and old stinky worn decrepit hats at the Faustian soldiers.
Don't forget moist.
Just don't forget moist. They just start dipping their hats in the gutter water.
I thought you were going to start dipping their hats in Thousand Island dressing.
Yeah, what do you think the gutter water is?
Oh my god. I love you. Alright.
A really terrible beer.
Alright, we are going to cut back over to Mr. Modjo. So, Mr. Modjo.
Alright.
Mr. Modjo now craving some salad with Thousand Island dressing.
You're now on one of the floats with both Clement, Miss Oishi Buchanan, sorry viewers, I called her Clara earlier. Miss Clara Buchanan is not here. And Hoprao. You have just met with, or rather you are about to meet the sponsor, the one who you're supposed to be protecting from these delinquent sorcerers. You see two guards walking up with a man in a very nice black and white tux. And by that I mean he's got a white overcoat and black undercoat. Ah,
And then
you must be Mr. Modjo. And he kind of tilts his glasses up. Who are you? Mr. Dion. Yeah, that's all you can refer to me as. Ah, of course, of course. And who are you two? Oh, why is there a child on here?
why is there a child? Ew.
Ew. No. I am Miss Oishi Buchanan, and this is Mr. Modjo's daughter, Homebrew. Are you sure a child should come up on this? There's a chance that there might be a vampire attack, and you want to bring a child up?
Shut the.
In this case, I don't exactly have too much of a choice. When it's she's either with Miss Buchanan or myself, and with the fact that it's the both of us here, the options are incredibly limited.
Hear a guard behind, or one of the armed men behind the man in the suit say, Sir, it's very unlikely that a vampire attack would happen at all. I mean, it's daylight. What vampire would be stupid enough to come out in daylight? You see Miss Oishi standing with a oversized hat, Marceline style, and gloves. Just like, yeah, that would be dumb.
Yeah. Who could do such a thing? Foreshadowing intensifies.
We've got Oishi and of course Homebrew.
But Hobrow's a daywalker, though. Hobrow's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The foreshadowing intent.
shut up. I will daywalk to your house and night walk your face. Yeah, you didn't even get
I'll
that reference.
walk
That's okay.
away.
No. Anyway,
I'll take my blade
so
and see you try me. Alright, sorry.
this man reveals himself as Tonal Ustel.
Usto? Or Booster?
His name is Tonal Ustel. I put it in general. Or, sorry, Crimson characters.
Alright. So. It's
Now-
a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Miss Usto.
Of course. Well, my older brother happens to be the principal at your school. So him sending someone out here is a show of good faith.
And a slight bit of frustration just flashes through Dregden's eyes as he's now coming to the understanding that the school itself might be trying to tell him not to do Modjo business. Now,
It's possible.
Dregden is then... Alright, so Dregden, after that little bit of frustration just flashes in his eyes, he's going to look to Mr. Uso. So, you understand the nature of what I'm going to have to do, considering what is missing, right?
That's if the mask shows up. Remember, your job is to be my bodyguard, first and foremost. The mask is even unlikely to even be here. However, people who know where the mask might be here. Remember that, Mr. Modjo. He, although he's a bit of a small man, at 5'6", he doesn't seem to be intimidated by the fact that you're one of the strongest Hamon wielders this side of the Parleyan Gates.
Well, guess that's fair.
Now, I'd like to, or he grabs the bridge of his nose. I'd like to restate that I am not here to make an enemy out of you or your people. I do know that your family has tried to regain their ancestral homeland for a while now. Your uncle went on that journey, didn't he? To Lamarck?
Yes, that he did.
Oh, that reminds me. Here. I was supposed to, not me specifically, but since you are here, my big brother, Ravon Ustel, gave this to me to give to you.
Dregden takes it.
It is a letter that simply says,
Hello, Mr. Modjo. I hope this letter finds you in good health. And before I continue, I just want to state, I'm not mad that you flunked me. In fact, far from it. I'm doing much better now. As a private curse detective. Yeah, I put my own spin on the name. To the point of this letter, I've been trying to reach you for a while now, about a month. And I hope it finds you. If this letter does find you, you need to be careful. I think something or someone is planning an attack at this year's celebration. Faustian sympathizers are acting up, or maybe the people are revolting, I'm not sure. But I am certain of this. Senator Tonal Ustal's life is in grave danger. Now, if you don't respond to this letter, I'm going to set up precautions myself. But don't worry. I'm a much better shot than I used to be. Signed, Jet Kintyre.
this handwriting is very familiar to you, Dregden, as you read on. You know this for a fact. This is absolutely the handwriting of a former student.